So Xiaomi just announced their first quad-camera Redmi phone in India. Turns out it's a successor of Xiaomi's best-selling phone in India, the Redmi Note 5 Pro. Let's quickly unbox the Redmi Note 6 Pro and okay, we are done unboxing. Okay, let's now take a look at the subtle yet significant changes the Note 6 Pro brings to the table. Before that, let me introduce myself. I am Sundar, this is Technology Jock. Do subscribe to the channel for some quality tech content and hit the bell icon as well. The Note 6 Pro hasn't gone through many changes on the exterior. The dimensions are almost identical, it's slightly shorter, wider and thicker. It's not even noticeable though. But despite similar dimensions, the phone feels different in hand because the sides, the edges, are built differently this time around. The curve is more pronounced, which helps with the grip. Again, not a big deal, just a subtle change. Speaking of exterior, the display now has a notch, which means the size has now gone up from 5.99 to 6.26 inches. A subtle change, yes, but Xiaomi says this is their best ever display on a Redmi phone, with high brightness levels, good color representation, and reduced reflectivity. So subtle, yet mildly significant. Next up, cameras. This department is so important. Xiaomi spent almost 75% of their presentation at launch talking about it. And I don't blame them, there were quite a lot of things to talk about. The individual pixel size has now gone up from 1.25 microns to 1.4 microns. It makes a difference because as the size gets larger, more light hits the sensor. You know what else makes more light hit the sensor? Yep, a wider aperture. The aperture of the lens is now f1.9 instead of f2.2 on the Redmi Note 5. What this means is the Note 6 Pro is quite capable when it comes to capturing images under very dim lighting conditions. Xiaomi also went ahead and improved their camera software, and oh boy have they done so much here. From enabling AI scene detection mode, which detects the subject in the scene and automatically adjusts the settings to render a good output. In my experience so far, it just increases the saturation of the subject. For example, if there's sky in the scene, the blue looks more vibrant in the captured image. The improvement in dynamic range is also quite evident. Now, all that said, I'm pretty sure users will jump to the Google camera port once it is made available for this phone. But then Xiaomi made sure the stock camera packs more features like AI Portraits version 2.0. Reminds me of Rajnikant. And just like Rajnikant, this feature is also extremely cool. Bokeh adjustment, light trail bokeh, etc. Yeah, we've seen some of them on some phones, but according to Xiaomi, the Note 6 Pro packs all of them when compared against competitors, including flagships. I will test these features thoroughly and let you know how good they are in practical usage scenarios in my full review video. So make sure you subscribe to Technology Jock for that. The Note 6 Pro now sports dual front-facing cameras, a 20 megapixel camera and a 2 megapixel depth sensor. Here are a few selfies. How do they look? How does the portrait mode fare? Do you like the edge detection? Post all your thoughts in the comment section. On the video recording front, the phone retains EIS and introduces the amazing dual pixel autofocus technology, which we have only seen in flagships previously. Initial impressions, well, have a look at it yourself. The focusing is lightning fast. Let's move on to performance. Performance as in power, speed. Yes, the phone still uses the same Snapdragon 636 SoC, but thanks to some optimizations on MIUI 10, apps and games load up to 30% faster. And yes, the Note 6 Pro ships with MIUI 10 on board, which is based on Android 8.1 Oreo. But with Xiaomi phones, MIUI updates are more important than Android updates, since new features are brought to phones only via MIUI updates, not Android updates. Speaking of things retained by the Note 6 Pro, the phone still uses the same 4000 mAh battery unit, but it supports Quick Charge 3.0 this time. The wall charger in the box doesn't support QC 3.0 though, you need to buy a charger separately. You can find links to some good QC 3.0 chargers in the description below. Check them out if you need one. Any other subtle changes? There's this P2I water repellent coating on the phone, which basically means the phone is splash proof and spill proof. Fun fact, Xiaomi didn't even mention it in the launch event. Some of us came to know about it through Revertless's video. For more info on it, check out their video, here's the link. And then there is rust protection for the micro USB port and headphone jack. Yeah, the 3.5mm jack exists. It's retained by the Note 6 Pro. Now, there is something else that hasn't changed with the Note 6 Pro, but it probably won't disappoint you. Unless you recently bought a Redmi Note 5 Pro. Yep, it's the price. The same launch price of 13,999 rupees for the 464 variant, and even better, the first sale is on Black Friday, that is today, so there's a 1,000 rupees price cut. To be honest, the Note 6 Pro isn't great when you consider it as a successor to the Note 5 Pro, but as a phone, it offers amazing value for your money, and that's what matters at the end of the day. It's more like Redmi Note 5 Pro S or Redmi Note 5 Pro T. What are your thoughts? Should Xiaomi have waited for a couple more months and launched it with better specs at 15,000 or 16,000 rupees? Do leave your thoughts in the comments. I'm currently testing the OnePlus 6T for a 1-month usage review, so until then I'll be using the Note 6 Pro as my secondary phone to test its camera features, software stability, gaming performance and so on. And once I'm done with the 6T review, I'll switch completely to this one and use it for a while before coming out with the full review video. If you're interested to watch it, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell icon. And if you enjoyed watching this video, hit the like button as well. Thanks a lot for watching. This is Sundar from Technology Jock, leaving for the moment. Have a great day.